Hey everybody, welcome to Cheap Comic Collector. This is episode number 230. And today, we're going to start going through this box. If I don't trip and kill myself first. Got this box from Floyd's Comics and Toys out of Texas. Houston, Texas. And got basically this is a small short box, but it's basically a short box. And so it might take us, I think I have it scheduled for 2 episodes to go through. There's some extra cardboard here in the ends to help protect the books and fill in the space. And it was a great buy. I got it off Hip Comics. Yeah, they're a seller on Hip Comics. I don't really know any more about them than that, if they have a website or not. I know they regularly do auctions. But these were all buy it now. So they had a half price sale around the holidays, and that's what these from. They were sick or off for the holidays or something, so it took them a little while to ship it for me. Maybe like an extra week. Nothing too bad. But I feel bad because I accidentally left them negative feedback. So when you're leaving feedback on Hip Comics, this is like they don't. Even though this is one transaction, they leave when you hit the feedback. It lists individual feedback for every single one of these things. So whatever I put down, it's going to multiply by like 115 times. And I meant to leave good feedback. I rarely leave feedback, but I meant to leave good feedback because they sent extra books. They sent a couple trade paperbacks as an extra in the book that I didn't expect, didn't know were coming, and I thought that, well, that's really cool. I should leave feedback. So, and then I go on there, and I had some internet problems, and I ended up leaving negative feedback, and I can't find a way to reverse it. So I figured the least I could do is give them a shout out on here. Let you guys know what happened, and I can't just go in there and change the feedback. It won't. I can't find a way to do it. And so anyway, so I bought like 115 lots. One of the lots was the entire Sun Devils mini series for $6. So that's actually adds 11 to it, and then they sent a couple extra trade paperbacks. So altogether, everything ended up costing like 80 cents a piece, which is fantastic. That includes the shipping and all that stuff. So almost everything in here was half price. They're dollar books. I got them for 50 cents. There's a couple other things that I got, like there's a Conan that I wanted. I spent that one was 75 cents, and I spent $1 on the second issue of Cosmic Odyssey because it was the last issue that I needed to complete the set. So let me swap over here to the other camera. Please like and subscribe. Thank you very much. And don't screw it up. There it is. All right. So here I am. So I'm going to try to cut the video off right around at 30 minutes because I know some of these have gone extra long, and I don't want to. I want the videos to be around 30 minutes. I keep going extra long on some of them, and I don't mean to do that. So I'll get the light turned back on. And I think these are in alphabetical order, but they came that way. So I've been trying not to put them in alphabetical order before I show them to you anymore, because I think it messes. It's more fun. It's just more fun going through them randomly. And but anyway, here we have Anima number 1 from. Oh, can't read that. Eyes not doing so good today. 1994. This one's from. So that one's going to go in the sale. It's so sale books over. It's the usual sale books over here. Books I'm keeping over this way. So Anima is yeah. That's going to keep that one. Next up we got not keep. I'm going to sell that one. Clandestine number 1 of 5. Looks good. Nice shape. There's some wear, but it's all on the bag. It's not on the comics. So, and this is by Alan Davis, so the art is really good on it. Conan the Barbarian 143 is the one I spent 75 cents on. It's got a ripped bag, but that might be because I tried getting a price sticker off of it. It does have some staining down here, some water damage across it. So I kind of paid too much for this one because I paid 75 cents for it, but I didn't have that one, so that's fine. And then here's the one I paid $1 for, Cosmic Odyssey number 2 by Starlin and Mignola. So that'll complete that set for me. Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man number 5. So it's got a couple little tiny ticks on it, but other than that, it's in pretty decent shape. Nice cover. And Green Lantern Annual number 1 from 1992. Normally I wouldn't keep this one, but it's got some really bad spine wear right along here. That's really makes it unsuitable for selling to someone. So I'm gonna stick it in my collection. Green Lantern New Guardians number 1 from 2011. And that's got a kind of a crushed corner down there that I didn't see right off the bat when I was looking at them in the dark room. So I guess I will be keeping that one as well. Change that on my notes. And here's the Hawkman Special from 1986. This one's got quite a bit of damage on it. Both staples have ripped out on it. It looks maybe like somebody maybe pressed it because it's nice and flat, but it's definitely got damage up here. You can see a tear up here. But I don't have that one anyway, so it was going in the collection. Marvel Team Up 146. Again, got heavy spine damage on this one, but that's okay. Outcasts number 1 from 1987. Heavy staining on this one. It's got some drink stain or something up here, and some heavy soiling on the spine. Peter Parker Spectacular Spider-Man number 300. Okay. It's right there. And it says there's some slight cover damage on this one, so I'm keeping it. Let's see. Yeah, it's got... Yep. So there's a reason they were only 50 cents, basically. Richie Rich 165 from 1978. That one's pretty beat up too, but keeping it. The Richie Rich Dollars and Cents from 1981. This is number 103. And Richie Rich Inventions number 19 from 1981. And an older one from 1977. This is the Richie Rich Success from 73. And this is Richie Rich Vault of Mystery, number 22. This one's from 1978. And I got this sticker off of the cover. This was actually stuck to the cover. And I want to talk about this a little bit. It says Never Ending Comic. After reading, return this comic book for a free Never Ending exchange. Visit valid at all Comics Unlimited and Heroes and Fantasies stores. So never heard of that before. Thought that was kind of cool. But of course I could peel this off and actually put this on any comic book I wanted, couldn't I? That's what it seems like. But anyway, I thought that was an interesting interesting promotion, kind of a way to do things. Didn't like the sticker was on the book, but it peels right off. So whatever. And then we have some Secret Origins. There's quite a few Secret Origins issues in here that are going to fill in a lot of gaps in mine run. This is number 7. It features Green Lantern and Sandman. So that's cool. Looks like, I don't know which Green Lantern, since it's got Hal Jordan and Guy Gardner on there, but maybe it's just a little history of the different characters. Number 8, featuring Shadowlass and Dollman. Number 9, featuring the Golden Age Flash and Skyman with Stripesy. And next up, the Legends crossover. This is number 10, featuring the Phantom Stranger. Number 12, Challengers of the Unknown and the Golden Age Fury. Now, I don't know. I was an All-Star Squadron fan, and I'm assuming the Golden Age Fury is some kind of reboot of Wonder Woman after the Earth 2 was wrecked in Crisis, but I don't remember there being a Golden Age Fury, so obviously that happened after I stopped reading those books, the Earth 2 books, because I just never heard of that character before. So that should be interesting for me. And number 31, with the origin of the Justice Society. And just check this one real quick. I have this marked to sell, but I also have it marked that there's damage on the back. So it's just worn on the back. It's not terrible. It's just still presents well. The front, this edge is not. You know what? This is. Yep, not good enough to sell. Not good enough to sell. We're gonna see that. I almost wrote over the comic book. That's not good. You don't want to do that. So we're gonna mark that as a trade book because I already have it, and somebody's gonna want that. So that's pretty cool. I'm gonna set that over the trade pile. If you want to check out the trading program, it's at Blogspot. Should be a link down in the description somewhere. Secret Origins featuring Legion of Superhero, Legion of Substitute Heroes, and Dr. Light. This is issue number 37 from 1989. And this is funny. The lever he's pulling is marked hurt. Oh, now it really hurts and kill. And here's an Secret Origin. I was going to say this is an annual because it looked like one to me, but it's not. It's Secret Origins number 40. This one's from 1989 as well. And it's got 3 apes, Gorilla Grodd, Gorilla, and Detective Chimp. Why is this chimp crying? See letters page for details. And here's number 43, The Hawk and Dove, the originals. And number 47, featuring a few Legion of Superheroes, Chemical King, Feral Ed, and Karate Kid. So basically, I don't remember if Karate Kid was dead at that time or not. I know Feral Ed and Chemical King definitely were, so probably he was too. Secret Origins number 48, Ambush Bug, Stanley and his monster, Trigger Twins, Rex the Wonder Dog. And attention readers, Batman and Robin do not actually appear in this issue. This is just our sneaky way of attracting your attention. We approached a lot of bankable stars about, and then it's You can't read the rest of it. Or when Schwab says, don't ask, just buy it. So I did. And here's number 49, Superman. Oh, from the pages of Superman, the Newsboy Legion. So this isn't plus Bouncing Boy. Never mind. And Silent Night. A lot of. Okay, so there's actually 3 stories in that one. They just hard to tell. And here's an annual. This is annual number 1 featuring the Doom Patrol. And they stick this in a magazine bag for some reason, but I have it marked as sell. It looks brown, but I think that might be the bag. Let me check. It's both. Bag made it look worse than it is, but it does have some tanning across the top of it. And yeah, it's got some tanning around the edges. I'm not going to get my money back on this box. I keep having to change everything to trade. All right. So that's going to go in trade if anybody wants the Secret Origins of the Doom Patrol. And then we have Sonic Disruptors number 1. This is from 1987. So even though it doesn't particularly interest me, it does. It is from the right era. So I'm going to go ahead and keep that one. I'll give it a try. And Spanner's Galaxy number 1. Definitely want that one. Spectacular Spider-Man number 2 from the 2003 series. So here's one finally that I can sell. The Hunger Part 2. And here's number 7, Countdown Part 2. And I'm just grabbing some more books. And here we have number 13, The Lizard's Tale Part 3. That's kind of a cool cover. It almost looks like he's a balloon, though, instead of a Spider-Man. He looks, the way he's hunched over, he looks like the Macy's Day balloon. Here we have Speedball number 2. Stuck with the Sticker and Grappling the Graffiti Gorillas. All right, the Sticker. It's a villain I've never heard of. Spider-Man number 20 from 1992. Got a heavy wave, quite a bit of water damage on this one. And this is number 59. And it says I have it, it's worn, and to keep it because it's worn. So not good enough shape to sell. It doesn't look real bad. It's got a few spine ticks though. So that's going to go into trade as well. And here we have Peter Parker Spider-Man, number 81. And I have this one. Cat has come to the city, and his claws are out for the wondrous web slinger. And here's number 94. Looks like someone doesn't want Spidey to know the truth, and he's big, mad, and dangerous. All right, I was going to assume that was Kingpin, but maybe it's not. And here's number 95. The most intense Spidey story of the year, Free Fall. And here's Spider-Man Classics number 8 from 1993, reprinting an early Vulture story. And Spider-Man Hobgoblin Lives number 1 from 1997. And then number 2. And number 3. So, not sure if that's the complete series or not. Let me, I'll look it up later. I'm not sure if that's the complete series or not. I think it might be. Then we have Marvel Age Spider-Man. This is number 2 from 2010. Great for new readers. Dr. Octopus. Spider-Man Unlimited, number 6 from 1994. And Spider-Man Unlimited, number 15 from 1997. Strike Force Morituri, number 1 from, what's that, 1986, I think. Got a big crease right here across the cover, but that's okay. Then we have the Sun Devils miniseries, where I got the complete set for $6, which I thought was a pretty good deal. So keeping those. These are from 1984. And I used to have 1 or 2 issues of this, but never got into it. Never really had the opportunity to pick up the other issues. So I don't. I mean, I know it's sci-fi. That's pretty much all I remember about it. This is number 1. Number 2. And I'm turning them over so I can keep them in the right order. Number 3. Number 4, it's by Gary Conway and Dan Jurgens. Number 5. Number 6. Number 7. I think this is one of the ones I used to have. These are in great shape too. These all look like they're in good condition. Number 8. Number 9. And this is, like I said, from 85. So it was same year Crisis came out, 84, 85. Probably started before Crisis did, but it was a 12-part maxi series as well, back when they had such a thing as maxi series. Now they just claim their ongoing series and don't give you a limit, but then they cancel them after a few issues anyway. Number 10. Number 11. And number 12, apparently everything blows up. So you know what? Let's still got a few minutes. Let me. Oh wow, that is bad tape. Okay, so they use really strong tape, and honestly, these are the cheapest bags that I've come across. They're almost like cellophane. They're so thin. All right. I thought there was going to be because of this arm here, I thought there was going to actually be a wraparound cover on that, and there isn't. But let's take a look at some art. Since I got it open anyway, I did all that. Got the classic ad for the Hunger Dogs graphic novel there. All right, so that's what the art looks like. Nothing real impressive there. Hopefully the story's good. And we're going to call it quits there. That's about half the box. Tomorrow we'll go through the rest of the box and we'll see what they sent me as a gift. And that'll about do it for today. So thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you're having a great day. And we will see you tomorrow for part 2. Have a good one.